Well, welcome one and all to the actual version of Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. I played the demo a while back. I said the game was good. It needed a lot of work. So, after a lot of work, it's definitely improved, and I think it's really solid right now. There are going to be things that I'm going to disagree with here on the direction they took things, but it is a solid game right now. The reason I didn't really do any more videos the last time was because simply I was running into a lot of bugs and things that were really kind of hampering the gameplay. Hold on, there's a phone going off. Okay. It wasn't 5 minutes in until I was interrupted, of course. Alright. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, okay, it's solid now. I really like it. Like I said, still needs some more work. There's still things that, I think need to be added. Quality of life stuff. It would be nice if they would fix some of the, more dubious design issues I think that the game has. The spell system feels really weird. Maybe I'll go over that when I go, open a mage guild up or something. But, other than, I do recommend the game. It's pretty fun. I've been playing it a lot. I'm having fun. It's never going to be exactly like you would expect, There are going to be some, Heroes 3, Heroes 2 players that are just never going to accept the game because it's the art direction is going to be different. The portraits are maybe a little more cartoony than some people like, and, that kind of thing. But I think, for what it is, it's a solid game and it's a fun play. So, it's the best so far after Heroes of Might and Magic 4, in my opinion. I kind of describe it like Heroes of Might and Magic 5 done a lot better. Right? It really inherits a lot from Heroes 5, which is one of the problems I have with it. There's some things in Heroes 5 that I don't like. The hero-specific skill system still bothers me. It bothers me It bothered me in Heroes 5. It bothers me in Olden Era. I don't like it. I think it's way unbalanced because some hero-specific skills are useful outside their respective towns, and some are not, and that always has bugged me. But whatever. Anyway, let's just play it. So, this is not the demo, this is the actual game, the early access game. Anyway, lots of improvements here. I've been playing this map template. This map template is very reminiscent to Jeebus Cross. So, there's other map templates. Let's see, where is the name of the map template here? Ikarus, I guess, is the name. Yeah, there's a lot to choose from. I've been playing just on this. This is a random map template. I have all the settings up to max. Apocalyptic economy. Apocalyptic enemy strength. Oh! I've been playing on hard, not unfair. Well, geez, was that added? I had it unselected on hard, and it was unfair was the map. Well, we're going to go unfair. Okay, there you go. I'm glad I checked that. All right. This is one of the weird things. The animation speed and battle speed can be set at the map start, but there's an override when you have the options open once you've started the map. There's an override for that. I don't know why they put that here. That's another one of those things in a little bit. I don't know. We don't want timers on. Random weak effects, that's fine. Is there anything else down here? In-game when all AI opponents are defeated. Yeah, that's on by default. Okay, so factions. So before, when I played the demo, there were the factions of Temple, Necropolis, Schism, and Dungeon. Which, Schism and Dungeon, they used to be kind of the same thing in the older games. Like some of these things. These two factions feel very similar, and I'm not actually sure canonically where Schism comes from. I don't remember. Well, I do remember the the tentacle things, but that's about all I remember. Maybe some of these showed up in the later Heroes games, which I never bothered playing. But these seem out of place. There's two. This is one of the little nitpicks. The Hive and the Schism don't feel like they belong, right? The Hive, I get where they got that. That's from Might Magic 6 and I guess 7. Might Magic 6 and 7 had the Hive, these alien type things, or devils or something like that. But these don't quite, I mean, so you can kind of get away with that. The Hive to me looks too StarCrafty. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the Hive. I don't like it because of that. It doesn't feel like it belongs. But yeah, I get where they got it. The Schism, I'm not even sure where they got that weird. Like, this feels like this should be Dungeon. So whatever. But anyway, I'll stop. Whatever. Anyway, so the Grove and the Hive are new since the demo. So I played a little bit with the Hive. The Hive is it's okay. I'm not a big fan though. The Grove is absolutely just bonkers broken. And that's what I'm going to play, is the Grove. The Grove is, it's the nature faction, let's say. The name of it changes in every version of Heroes. But, yeah, it's got tree huggers, but it's kind of like really weighted towards offensive spellcasting, which is what I like, but should it be? The nature faction or the druid faction has never been hugely it's been okay with spellcasting, but not so weighted as this. This is ridiculous, right? We've got guys that just specialize in fireball, guys that specialize in all sorts of damage spells, and they're just broken as hell, to be honest. I mean, let's be honest. So I'm not, this makes me wonder, okay, when they get to the wizard type faction, what are they going to do? They already kind of, spent all their, all their damage here. We got a chain lightning specialist. He's called Halon. Halon was a hero in Heroes of Might Magic 3, and I don't know if it was he in 2? I don't know. Whatever. But he was definitely in 3, and he was a wizard faction unit. So now he's a druid faction unit. He specializes in chain lightning. It's not as broken as you would think, though. And the reason for that is, it's kind of the same reason Chain Lightning could be a weaker spell in 3, is because if the enemies get close, you can't just hit them with Chain Lightning. You're going to hit your own troops, and that hurts a lot. But it is a powerful spell. He's not really the guy I would recommend starting with. If you really want to be broke, you could take Suli. The Summon Avatar thing, it's basically a summon spell where you get a unit that's really powerful. That could be really busted. That can be really, really busted. It takes a while to build it up because it's based on your stats, your spell power, for instance. But there's a way to really crank your spell power up really crazy. She's probably the most broken, in my experience. I'm not going to start directly with... Well, I don't know. Should I start directly with her? Sleaziest sleaze of the Seven Seas, maybe? There's so many really good spellcasters that it's just hard to choose. I could use her, but here's what I'm going to do. I might not even use a druid faction unit, depending on what happens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this guy. This guy starts with Herbomancers, they're called. And those guys are really, really nice, especially their upgraded version. He starts with 2 to 3, and let me tell you, they really help out. He's actually not a bad character himself. He's a what is he considered? He's a druid? Yeah, I think he's a druid. It doesn't actually say here. There's druids and there's these guys. Like this guy that starts with Fireball. Yes, that's powerful. He's got a Fireball spell that gets an extra range, and that's really good. But the problem is he barely gets any spell power because he's technically a Might hero. And look at this lady, man. Some of these portraits just went a little over the top, you know? I mean, this is disgusting. This is hideous. It's ghastly. There's some portraits like that you're like, I don't condone that kind of crap, you know? But anyway, yeah, this guy's pretty good. Even if you want to use him alone, he starts with... The Murmuring class skill is really powerful. And he starts with basic thaumaturgy, that's pretty good. Song of Power, not really that useful, but the fact that he starts with Herbomancers, because you have to really spend a lot of resources to get those, and the fact that you have 2 to 3 from the start is pretty nice. And then on top of that, if a good hero shows up in my tavern, I'll just pick him, right? I don't need to use this guy. But if I have to, you can use this guy, he's fine. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Okay. So, let's go. I should be okay, right? I should be okay. Although I was practicing on hard, I should be okay. Alright, anyway. So, yeah, some people, you know, they're not going to like the look here of this. To me, this looks pretty good. It's not what I envisioned as, you know, the ultimate sequel to Heroes of Might and Magic. You know, it's not how I envisioned it looking, but it's pretty good. I gotta say, it looks nice to me. Pleasing to the eye, to me. Some people are, you know, gonna disagree with that, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so we got 2 interesting heroes. We got Octavia, for some reason, is a druid. I don't know why. Or is she a druid, or is she... No, she's a warden, they calls it. Okay, we'll just hire her. Who's behind her? Nobody interesting. Druids are really powerful because their class skill is really powerful. There are crappy class skills and there are good class skills, and the Druid class skill is a really good one. It's Murmuring, generates 1 focus charge at the start of every battle. And then you've got things like focus charge limit increases by 1, or you can get plus 30 maximum maximum mana. That's pretty good. That's like plus 3 to knowledge, and very easy to get. It's huge. Then you got things like whenever friendly creatures. Okay. No, ella puede venir aquí. No, tú dices a ella va a ir aquí. ¿Entiendes? Whenever friendly creatures or the heroes spend focus, the cooldowns... Okay, there's this focus system. When you damage a unit or when you take damage, typically this is how you gain focus in a battle, and there's a bar going all the way up from level 0 to level 3. And the units can spend that for extra abilities, or there's various ways to spend that and use that. Hold on. ¿Qué es la problema? Ok, no, tú no estás allá. Tú estás aquí, no entras aquí. Si vas allá, voy a darte centro, ¿entiendes? No, ok. ¿Vas al baño? Ok, esperas para mami muela, entonces, ¿sí? Ok. Tú no importas ese, ¿sí? No estás chingando. Y no estás entrando a este otro cuarto. Sorry about that. I'm babysitting at the same time I'm doing this here. Let's see. Whenever friendly creatures or the hero spend focus. So, the cooldowns, whenever you spend that focus, the cooldowns for all of your spells are reduced by 1. And this is something that I think in the demo, from the demo might be new, it might be new that spells have a cooldown. I remember this being new, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, this is a big deal. You cast a fireball spell, let's say, and then for 2 rounds or so, or for the next round, you can't use that until the cooldown resets. So you have to figure out ways to reduce that cooldown. And that's one way. It's probably unnecessary, though. Usually the cooldowns can be reduced by having magic in that particular school, so you don't really need that. Whenever friendly creatures their heroes spend focus, they gain 5% per level to the damage dealt with heroic strikes. Okay, so you slowly build up your heroic strike by 5% each time you spend focus. That's pretty good, but the real one, I think, is whenever friendly creatures or the hero spend focus, the hero gains +1 to all attributes until the end of the battle. That one can be really nice, because you could spend focus pretty quickly in a round, and you could just pump your stats. So, Murmuring is very strong, and this is why I don't like class-specific skills. This is great. This is probably the best class-specific skill. However, there's others for, say, the Knight faction that are completely useless, almost. And that pisses me off, that it's that uneven, but whatever. Anyway, so, yeah, Octavia somehow is a druid despite being a demoness in Heroes 3. And I think Heroes 4, too. In Heroes 5, I don't remember if she was there. Alright, so I think I'm going to just... I'm wondering whether to pick these chests for money or not. Am I going to need to? This is always a question when you start with so few resources. Do I take the money? Do I save it for experience? I guess we're taking the money. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're looting the chests for money. There you go. Might as well go all the way on that. Alright, what do we have? Okay, this is not going to be, what about this? This is not going to be doable for a while either. Alright, so, the next hero, Vatwana. She's kind of interesting. She could be really powerful, too. She can use each global map spell plus 1 times per day. Her maximum mana increases by 5 to 10% plus 5% for every, so 1% per level. So at level 10, she gets about 20% extra mana. It's not bad. It's not a lot to start, like, it doesn't help you a lot at the beginning, but later on, that could be really powerful when you're casting an extra dimensional door. Yeah. Let's not talk about that right now. So, she's probably better than the Herbomancer guy. Although the Herbomancer, having better Herbomancers is good, but I think I would definitely use her in place of him. ¿Qué es el problema? Estoy ocupado. Estoy ocupado. Ni mierda. Okay. People trying to call me, and I'm not having any of it right now. Okay, so I'm just getting a view of what I have here. Let's see, Enchanted Magic Scroll. And let's see here, lethal battle. Nothing really easy to pick off, and nothing really that useful. So this stuff is this is the end of the road here. This is what I got to break through to get in the next area. So we're definitely not taking that for experience. And there's nothing to get here. Pressing Alt so we can highlight things. This is a nice quality of life thing, because it's really like, I don't remember if Heroes 5 had this. I think it did. But sometimes in these 3D maps it's hard to see things. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to hire one more hero. Do we got anybody that brings anything interesting to the table? Doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah. Friendly creatures have +1 morale. Alright, great. Alright, there's lots of nifty little bonuses and stuff. I'm not seeing anything really conducive to what I think I'm going to need, but whatever. Let's hire all this. Okay. And let's go. What does this lady have for starting spell? Oh yeah, Primordial Chaos. She can re-roll. This is an interesting one. She could re-roll a stack on the map, a neutral stack. And, you know, maybe if you, like, have something that you say, I really don't want to face that, you can re-roll it, and maybe it'll turn out more faceable, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. We don't know. It's per week the ore. Do I want to do that? I could hire the rest of these guys. And maybe that would put me over the top, so no, it doesn't. Alright, whatever. Okay, well, let's just go up here. We've got nothing interesting to do yet. Oh, we could. Let's just get that. There's no reason we shouldn't get that. And I'm on Steam, so I'm seeing people that are playing this or that. So, oh well. Can't be helped. I think you could turn that off. I don't remember. I don't remember where to do that. I hope you could turn it off. Okay, so this guy is this is available. I can grab this. Oh, that's lightning. That'll come in handy if just in case I don't get lightning naturally. I'm gonna go down here and flag this. Yeah. Okay, stop bugging me with the level up here. It doesn't really matter. I'm not using this guy as a main or anything, and I think that's. No, that's not it. We've got to buy a marketplace. There we go. Okay, that's turn 1. Nothing really exciting there. Oh, I did forget. Something, didn't I? Let me see here. Bum, 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 bum. First of all, check Alt. Playing at this difficulty level is quite challenging. I want to stress that. Like, the computer is pretty capable. I would rate it a lot more capable than Heroes of Might and Magic 5. Well, I don't know about a lot more. Energy Explosion, that's also another one that could be interesting. So this is guarded. I'm going to need to take that with my main. Do you have anything? Oh, you do. You know what? Let's see if that luck pans out. It didn't. Yeah. Maybe next level. There's a boost that you can get with luck. Always heads. The hero gains plus 25% gold and resources from piles on the global map. That could be really nice economically. Okay, so I've got a couple of things here that I can just grab for this lady. Nice roll there, bro. Sarcasm. Oof. Okay. Generates focus charge at the beginning of battle, or advanced wisdom. Is advanced wisdom going to help me? Advanced wisdom doesn't really do much for me until we get over here. I'm going to get advanced murmuring, and there's two good choices here. Life essence, focus charge limit is increased by 1. That's good. That's kind of like a long-term thing. Increasing your focus charge limit by 1. Then Child of the Woods, plus 30 maximum mana. That's kind of like a temporary thing. But I don't know, since she gets a huge bonus on the mana, what do I need the focus charge limit for? There's several things that the focus charge limit helps with. I'm gonna pick that. I think long term that's probably the better deal. It's too bad that we got things heavily guarding that. Can I get this? Am I going to come back here? I'm probably going to come back here anyway. And oh boy. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Alright, we're going to take this here. Victory. Should we care about the losses? I think so. I don't want to replay this. I'm hoping not to lose so many of these guys. These guys, they're kind of important. Okay, just get that guy. Whatever. He's not bad fast. Stay out of his range. Okay, he's going to come to me. That's good. That's a good hit. Ooh, I'll take another one. Okay, good. I'm glad you hit that guy and not somebody else more important. So, a little bit about these troops here. So, the Fawns are pretty good ranged guys. They're pretty solid. Good growth, good speed, and good damage. Their upgrades are better, and they're pretty solid units. The Herbomancers are great for their ability to lower the cost of spells, recharge your mana with focus. That's pretty good. The Swarm of Bees not too useful. Yeah, it reduces my spell cost by 1. The upgrade reduces it by 2. And it's got a long range attack, and they're actually pretty fast in terms of initiative. They're really great units, and starting with a couple is really helpful. These Vine Iriad guys, I don't rate these guys too high because they're just too slow. They're mostly just there to take tank hits and die, and then once they're all dead, you just dump them. Yeah, that's right. I don't have any spells here. Okay. All right. Well, I did better. I did better. I can live with that. Oh, nice. Basic summon avatar. I'm taking it. Okay. So, I would really recommend summon avatar. Really recommend summon avatar. As a caster, you want that spell, I think, long term. That's a way, because it costs, like, it used to cost a fair amount of spell points. It now costs 0. It's free, and it can be really strong, really strong. Okay, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Okay. With this guy. Okay. First thing we're gonna do. Get a Mage Guild. She has no spells, effectively. Okay, I did get Lightning Bolt. I can get rid of that Lightning Bolt spell then. Who had that? This guy. Okay, we don't need the Lightning Bolt spell. We got it in the town. Okay, Elder... Okay, you literally can't do anything there. There's something hiding right there. I see it. Okay, can I go any further down here? Apparently I can. Just a peeky-weeky. There's nothing really there. Okay. So, the first thing I want to focus on with my grand strategy, now that I got Summon Avatar, this is like, things can start in earnest here. Let's see here. I want to get the upgrades for the hoplets, and the reason I want to get the upgrades for the hoplets is because one of the upgrades increases spell power by 3. 3. Not 1. 3. So, if you have enough focus, which I do because I'm a druid, you cast a bunch of blooms, which increases your spell power by 3 for a round. Then you cast the Summon Avatar or a damage spell, or both, and you do big damage, you summon a big avatar. That catapults your power really early. The problem is, to upgrade these guys, I need a total of 20... What is this called? Alchemical Dust. And it's not easy to come by in the beginning. I can get a little by sacrificing some scrolls, but of course we have to get the scrolls. I've got 2. I'm going to need 2 more somehow. And looking at things right now, it's not so easy to get my hands on this stuff. Sometimes you can just pick up like 4 scrolls. Sometimes it's not so simple. It's going to be one of those games where it's not so simple. I've got, like I said, I've got 2 scrolls. I don't want to have to resort to buying artifacts and then destroying the artifacts. I'd like to just, because that's a huge expense. But we'll see. If I gotta do it, I gotta do it. Let me see if there's anything down here. It doesn't... Well... Can I get down there? Or is this... Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Then we're gonna do it. And that's it, huh? Yeah, so we got the first kind of conundrum is how do I come up with enough alchemical dust to do what I need to do? I don't really know. Don't really know. I'm going to sell a little bit of stuff so I can get a grove. So, the law points, yeah. So I do like this addition. I think this is a solid addition to the game. You have exterior points outside of your cities that you can, like faction points, that you can spend to increase things faction-wide. And some of these options are pretty good, like, extra growth for, your units, extra growth and extra strength for your units, etc. Extra stuff for your heroes, like we can buy some knowledge here, that's pretty good. Yeah, lots of useful stuff here. I'm a fan of that edition. I think that's solid. I'm going to get one that produces... First of all, the upgrade gives me a little bit more gold. Oh, no, it gives me gold, law points, and astrology points. More astrology points daily. The astrology points are for special spells. So I'm just going to upgrade that to give me a little bit more... I'm going to pick that upgrade, plus I'm going to get more law points. And that's my turn. So, interesting situation we got here so far. We've got a little bit of a problem getting some of the things that we need to get. We've got some more scrolls that would give me, the ability to get more alchemical dust, but they're heavily guarded. And I just can't deal with that right now. I guess we might as well just go up here really quickly and see, what is this? Teaches random skill. That could be useful, but I don't know about moving all the way over there just for that. That over there is a little bit iffy. Yeah. I kind of want to go for Mage Guild level 2. Mage Guild level 2 is where you can get things like... Well, I don't know. How much do I need Mage Guild level 2? That's the question. Let's see. You do have that item. This is actually a really good item for you. Maybe I don't need the Mage Guild level 2. I'm thinking. I'm going to think about this a little bit. Okay, let's send this guy down here. Do we have anything groundbreaking? Nope, that was it. Okay, so that's all that was there. Right, but that's fine. What do we want to do here? Do we want to go for a bank? I don't really recommend going for the bank at this point. The extra 1,000 gold is useful, but... Well, it takes like 2.5 turns to get that. I'm not sure if I'm fine with this, or if I should go for that Mage Guild level 2, because I don't think I got Despair. I got several damage spells that I can cycle through. Several damage spells from several schools. I'm not actually convinced that it would be best for me to go for Mage Guild level 2 at this point, although I could pretty easily. I'll go for it. I usually do. There's Ice Bolt. Fireball is what I really want, though. We'll see if I get it. Nice! Wow, I got all of them. I got both. Okay. Alright, so one thing for sure, we're going for this. This is close enough that it makes sense, and I'm doing a little scouting over here to see if there's anything over there. One quality of life feature that we need to implement here for this game is we really need to have it so where your army stays where you put it the last time. Or something like that. because it is really not cool having to reconfigure your army every single battle. That is just not acceptable. So yeah, if I put a unit in a place, I want it to stay there. I don't want to have to redo that every single battle. If possible. Just move up here. Whatever. Ice Bolt. Let's Ice Bolt that guy. So I just spent some mana, but I can get that mana back. I'm wondering... I'm gonna do that. Alright, full mana again. Oh, I was hoping that this guy would do enough damage. Nah, okay. He's not going to do... Well, do I dare take this? And well, I can lose one. It's not good for me. Okay, I did lose one. I wish I didn't lose one. That would have been nice, but whatever. Alright, there you go. Yeah, I lost one of those guys. Not the end of the world, let me tell you that. Impossible battle. You must be guarding something more than what I'm seeing here. Yeah, she's also guarding that. Okay, should I go up there? Or is that iffy? That's a little iffy. Should I just focus on this is not going to work? I'm not into that. I've got to figure out a way. Oh, I don't want to have to do what I'm going to have to probably do. I'm just going over here. Okay, I'm going to take Primal Magic. Primal Magic, it reduces the cooldowns on my spells, and yeah, that's important. Okay, and we're going for this. No. I can do this with no losses. Notice me having to reconfigure this again. This is going to be a theme. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. I'm not sure if these guys are getting a boost for being on their native terrain or not. I don't think that works like that in this game. Could be wrong. Okay, we can't get there. No, that's not good enough. Yeah, we're gonna have to ice bolt it. I forgot about the summon avatar. I can do that for free. That's a big deal. Let's go ahead and summon that avatar. How strong is he? As you can see, he's pretty strong right now. I mean, 144 with 48 to 48 damage. He's okay just right now. Oh no, I don't want to do that right now. There you go. Stop that guy dead in his tracks. So, he's not gonna do anything amazing yet. But, okay. Refill mana, that's actually a little bit overkill, I think. Okay, I'm out of range. This is going to be... My summon avatar is going to go poof, but it doesn't really matter. You're not even anybody. Okay, cool. No losses. Boosh! Okay, basic thaumaturgy. Absolutely have to do that. Okay, so this allows me to cast 2 spells a turn. The second casting, A, cannot be from the same school, unless you have some items or something that gives you an exception. And B, they cost an extra 100% mana, so it's double the mana for the second casting. However, for a spell that costs 0 mana, like the Advanced Summon Avatar, the cost is still 0. Double of 0 is 0. Plus, you know, later versions of Thaumaturgy do reduce the cost down to, I think, 50%. So it's not too bad regardless. But need that. And this will help me get levels faster. The pile of books, that's legit. Alright. Is there anything to build here? I don't think so. I'm going to take Knowledge is Power, +1 knowledge on all my heroes. So, yeah. She's getting a lot of spell power, which is really good, by the way. Sometimes I've noticed druids just keep getting knowledge and keep getting knowledge and keep getting knowledge and get no spell power, and that's a problem if that happens. But it ain't happening on her. Who can still move? Oh, this lady. Yeah, okay. Alright. Maybe should have moved her first before I moved the other heroes so I could get a little bit more scouting, but that's okay. I don't think up here is where I want to go. And I think, unfortunately, I am going to have to buy an artifact to sacrifice in order to get the troops that I want. And that pains me to say that. But I don't think there's a way out of it. Gives a common resource of their choice. Unless I can find a freaking artifact thingy. Maybe I can. Along the road, somewhere that's convenient. Alright, let's go there first. What is this? Once per week, common resource of the hero's choice. Common valuable resources after defeating the guard. This battle... Jeez. It's a lot of dudes. I don't really like the idea. But I like the idea of that box, but boy, that's going to be one hell of... What kind of damage spells here? 145 damage. That's not takeable right now. This is takeable right now. And this is, you know... Oh, wait a minute. They're guarding a little bit more than I thought. This is going to be on the high side. These guys are fairly fast. You know what? I probably don't want to go for that. I'm going to go for the easy battle here. We've got to be really careful. I'm going to go up here. We got to be really careful at this point. No, I'm not going to go up there. Sorry. I lied. I'm trying to... I'm like, I don't want to do what I'm going to have to do. And that's the thing. Jeez. Alright. I actually kind of like if I had another hero here. Yeah, okay. I'm not taking this because this is... It's not that I couldn't... I could probably beat it, but I could probably beat it with... I'd take possibly dangerous losses. I really don't want to do that. Okay, I'm just going to take that real quick. I'm going to fight this guy because this is definitely something I can do. Let's destroy them for experience. Yeah. With luck, I would have had the upgrade to these sprite guys, or whatever the hell they're called. With luck, I would have had the upgrade to the hoplets, and I would be flying along right now. But I haven't been particularly lucky here. Okay, so we can now cast 2 spells. The first spell is regular cost. The second spell is double the cost, but if the cost is 0, then the cost is still double 0 is still 0. So We want to get rid of this guy. This guy's the most dangerous. He can get to us the fastest. Okay, yeah. Whatever. I'm going to wait till my bar refills completely. Okay, we're max bar here. There we go. Refill them spell points, brah. Let's get out of the range of this guy. I mean, he shouldn't last another round anyway, so whatever. Okay, there you go. I don't think that... Oh, I can do this. I can actually do... This is going to help a lot. Okay. This is not the one where you're surrounded. This is a different type of battle. That's good. Okay. So he has to come in here. He's a single guy. And... I'll just freaking blast him. And he has to get through our defenses first. Yeah. Move these guys over here. Oh, just... Okay. He's that strong. I might want to just pick on him with this instead of use this to refill my spell points. Because he is dangerous if he gets too close. How much more? Okay. I don't think he can one-shot anybody. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so I wanted to get a little bit more of my magic back before I ended the battle. That's fine. That's fine, and we get something for that. Advanced Thaumaturgy, is that going to help? No. Okay, let's go Advanced Primal Magic. Cooldowns are reduced. Okay, I got a level and I got a little bit of resources off of that. It's actually not as much as I would have hoped, but that's okay. This is a difficult battle. This is actually a difficult battle, I think, because these guys are immune to... These guys take not a lot of damage from pretty much everything, and that's a problem. Oh my god. This looks like I could do it, though. This is one of those battles like, I could freaking do this. And it's got what I need right there. It's got two thingies. I can do this. Oh my god, if I could do this, dude, this would be so nice. It's got a lot of these guys, though. These guys are actually no pushover. These guys are not too much. Those guys are going to target my fawns. If I could do this, this would be so helpful. And it wouldn't even matter if I lost all the hoplets, because I can buy more hoplets right here. It should be, like, I doubt if there's going to be... Because these other lower level guys are 20 to 49, I doubt if this is going to be a max 49 on this one. I really doubt it. I'm not liking the idea of doing this, though. I can tell you that. I think I could do this. I got a level. No, okay. Well, we got better primal magic. What's my ice bolt doing? 220. I could do this. 100% I can do this. I'm going to quick save it, though, but I'm pretty like 100% that I can do this. Okay. Oh, this is a nice spot they gave me, too. This is actually quite a nice spot that they gave me to hide in. I don't know if I should have the Herbomancers over here. Probably. They're, like... I don't want to lose them. I couldn't lose the fawn things. Or not the fawn things. Yeah, this is not so bad. I think. Famous last words. Let me see if I had all the chargers for that. 30 times 4. 120. I do better damage with the fireball. I do better damage with the fireball. I'm not sure where I should put this guy. I think right here is probably where I want to put him. Do I want to use Heroic Strike for a little bit extra? Because I'm going to have to... Nah, I'm going to have to use that to regen my spell points pretty soon. We want to take these guys down. I'm going to have to do this because I have to generate charges. They also generate charges when you hit them. That's the problem. So, Okay, I'll take this. Okay, not yet. Not yet on that guy. They're coming in. Okay, good. These guys also, when they get enough charges, they can cast a nasty thing that I really don't want to get hit with. I really, really don't. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay, we're going to take an Ice Bolt to these guys. Okay, do I want to double cast? There's nothing I can do double casting on this. Yeah, these guys, we want to reduce these guys' numbers ASAP. Okay, good. Okay, good. Fine, I guess. Want to move out here or not? I think I do. Okay, that's fine as long as not too many of those guys die. There we go. Okay. More shizzle in the whizzle. I guess I'll do that. Like I said, before this guy gets his damn thing that's going to wreck me. And we might already be too late. Well, there's one. Holy crap, dude. Just hold up. Okay. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, whatever. Okay, we did win, and we did win without, you know, too many unacceptable losses. Although that guy's getting a little bit beat up, and I don't like that. Do this just to bother this guy. Oh, I thought I could hit that dude. Okay. let's take a bigger hit. There you go. We can now summon this guy again. He's dead. Alright, not too bad. I mean, I did take significant loss, especially on these guys, but it's not too bad. It's not unacceptable. I'll take lost logistics. That's one of the things that I have to get. Do we want to run? I think we do. I think we want to run. Okay, I'm going to have those dudes, which I was hoping to have. I might be able to take a battle like that once I do have those dudes. Or do we want to just go out? Or do we want to just go out? That's the question. What's up with these guys? Embodiment, vegetation, propaganda. Yeah. What is this? Plus 10 movement points? That's legit. And a university. I'd like to visit that. How much mana do you have? 69, you say. Okay. Let's go ahead and do Resource Riches 1. That'll give me a little bit more money. Twilight. What is that? Oh, you know, I didn't talk about the weird spell thing. All enemies prevented from using rage. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Damn, you might not want to sacrifice that one, huh? How much does that sacrifice? This is almost one that I wouldn't want to give up. Jeez, I kind of have to. No! I think I don't want to give that up, but I might have to. Okay. Well, Okay, yeah. I will have to think about this one. Okay, I'm going to flee. I'm going to flee, and I'm going to... Should I go back here? Because we can maybe take this now. This is iffy, to be honest. But we can maybe take this and get that, and then... maybe that. Go for the Abyssal Envoys, or do I want to do that, even? Because I'm at the point where I can break out now. We're day 4. I'm gonna... Oh, these are not what I thought they were. Why did I think they were... What? Maybe I do want to go back here then. Oh, dang it. Where's my other guy? He's over there doing stuff. Well, if this is not experience, then what? Kind of ski-rude. I'm gonna go back here. Oh, no, I'm not, because I don't have a thing. Now I do. Yeah, I'm going back here. Okay, so she should have, yeah, 80 spell points. She's getting there. Okay. Yeah, I guess I was thinking of going here, then maybe going out, but I don't think we're there yet. I guess I will get a bank here then. Let's bank it. Alright. Can I move? I can't move. You know what? I gotta run an errand, so I gotta quit the video here just temporarily. Alright, I interrupted myself that time. It's my fault. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Yeah. Day 4. We don't have to break out right now, but it's getting a little bit important that we do something as far as that regard. I think I might go for Grove Palace. No? Or do I want a marketplace? No, I don't think I need a marketplace. Grove Palace might be a wise idea, but we don't have to build that now. So I've just got to... The Twilight... I might want to talk about the spells here. There's some weird stuff with the spells. There's spells like... In Heroes of Might Magic 3... Marisen, baja este. Marisen? Alright, gracias. In Heroes of Might Magic 3, the lower level spells... I guess this is tier 2. There's a lot of spells here, like, in Heroes of Might Magic 3, there's a few spells that I never use. The only spell that I don't ever use, I think, in Heroes 3 is Hypnotize, alright? Which is weird, because this game doesn't have a Hypnotize, I don't think. But anyway, this Heroes Olden era, there are so many spells that I never use. And that's because, for some reason, it's always more effective to cast a damage spell, a summoning spell, or, you know, but basically a damage spell. It's always more effective to cast damage, almost always. And that's not the case in Heroes 3, it's just not. Maybe it's damage spells are way overpowered, more than they should be, although they feel fine. But it's just like, there's so many of these weird spells, like the Inner Light, reduces the duration of all negative effects applied to target-friendly creatures. This would have been Dispel. This would have been like a Dispel, but they kind of split the Dispel up. Target-friendly creature, and then target enemy creature, I think. There's weird, like, it's kind of like they took the basic spells from level 1 and they split them into a lot more spells. And so it doesn't make sense because they're kind of like half of the original spell. It doesn't make sense to actually use them anymore. Because you're getting kind of like half the effect for 2 casts. It's so weird. There's like Fatal Decay, it's like... Target enemy creature cannot restore HP. The effect remains after the creature's death. Reduces the HP by 30%. The effect cannot be dispelled. It's like, is that worth it? Yeah, it's kind of very situational, and you might want to use it. Probably the type of enemy that you're going to want to use it on is going to be immune to it, though. You know, we're talking about things like dragons and you know, level 7 creatures. I don't know, there's just so many spells across here. Crystal Crown, placed up to 2 crystal obstacles. An obstacle is destroyed upon taking 1 hit from an attack. I get the idea. Useful. Situationally useful, yes. Very rarely, though. Would I rather do that, or would I rather just freaking blow the target away with a damage spell? Probably usually blow the target away with a damage spell. Thick Hide. Okay, reduces friendly creature to the damage. Okay, this is basically shield, right? This is effectively shield. Thick Hide. I guess maybe it's just the way I play, but I never use it. Whereas I would use shield quite a bit in Heroes 3. Carapace. Okay, this is useful sometimes. I won't lie. Carapace blocks, just right out blocks any damage to the target. Twilight is good. All enemies are prevented from using range attacks. You know what it is? Maybe there's a lot more skills, and it's hard to level these up to where they would be useful, because they're usually not useful until you get a couple levels in them. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. Enlarged Shadow. Target-friendly creature gains 2 attack and defense. Increases each round. I guess because I don't play Might Heroes is why I wouldn't use that one. But there's just so many. Okay, Weakening Ray. Removes counterattack charge. Okay, I can see that. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, that's just flat out new. Shorten Shadow. Okay, that's the opposite of Lengthen Shadow. Also, the names are really weird. Reduces the duration of all negative effects. Applies. Yeah. Yeah, there's just so much of this. Like, I just don't recognize the spell book, I guess is what I'm saying. It seems weird. It just, there's so many, there's good spells here, great spells and great ideas in some of the newer ones. But there's also some spells here that's like, I would never use this. And here's the thing. You say, okay, some of these are for Might Heroes. Well, a Might Hero is just probably not going to have that branch of magic leveled up. It's so unlikely because of you're doing so many other things. You're rarely getting magic skills, and yeah, it just doesn't feel right. It feels weird. Anyway, whatever. Maybe that was just a weird rant that I don't know, nobody can relate to, but that's just it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I'm just gonna add some knowledge. Okay, so we're gonna go for this battle. I could do this battle because I've got that one skill. I could do it anyway, but it makes it easier having that one scroll that makes it so enemies can't use their shooting attacks. That's kind of interesting. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to hope that this is experience. We'll see. If nothing else, it's going to give you access to more of these hoplet dudes. Or dudettes, or whatever they are. I'm really not sure. Okay, so there's a lot of shooters here. This would be really bad. However... no, it's not such a big deal, is it? I might as well just go summon an avatar. How strong is this avatar? Same strength. Same strength. I'll take it. I'm gonna just go out there with that guy. I don't care if that guy dies, by the way. Ah, great. I misclicked. That's not good. This is actually potentially a really hard battle if I screw this up, by the way. Let's see if these guys clump together a little bit better for me. Can this guy come and get me? Maybe. Will he come and get me? Maybe. We don't know. Just wait. Oh, this guy... oh, hello. Hello. Okay. These guys are a problem. These guys are a problem a little bit before I was thinking they were going to be a problem. Okay, let's not do anything yet. However... let's see what kind of damage we get on this this thing. Enough? Should I go all out and just do it? I'll go all out and just do it this time around. Okay, that's interesting. He didn't do anything there. Okay, let's restore a little bit of that mana. Booyah! I'm gonna get this guy... nah, I'm not. You stay there. Skip's turn. There you go. Wait on that one. I'll wait. Okay. Alright, that's a pretty good... that's a pretty good formation, by the way. Okay. No, we don't want to do any of that yet. I'm okay with using this now. I kind of don't want to put this in here because I want to hit these guys with a fireball next turn. Is that going to work? What's my cooldown? Yeah, that's going to work. I'll hit all these guys with a fireball. And, well, do I care about losing these guys that much? Maybe not. I'll fireball my own troops. Uh-huh. You didn't do much, did you? I'll put these guys' lives at risk, I think. These guys are no longer, they're no longer stopped from... I'll fireball my own troops. I'll do it. I really don't want to spend the mana. I really don't want to spend the mana. Okay, just block that dude. I'm gonna get hit by somebody, but that's okay. That's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. Eh. Can I recast the, yep, I can recast Summon Avatar. Okay, that's good. There she blows. I'm gonna block that guy. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. And we win. Spent a lot of spell points. Okay, I get a level out of that. Not too bad as far as the losses go. Do I want arcane magic? I don't think I do. Although I might. I also got another +1 on my spell power. That's nice. Do I want arcane magic or not? I think I do. I think I'll take arcane magic. Okay, that was money. Great. Well, I did need some money. There's no question about that. Do I want to go for this battle? Do I want to just run on that battle? How, like, if I were to just... No, that's ridiculous. That's not going to work. I was thinking of maybe doing this, but this is not really feasible, is it? I should just run here, rehire there, since I got a little bit of money now, because we're going out. We need to go out here. And we use the money to just kind of bankroll myself here. Alright, give me the shizzle in the whizzle. And we're going to run. Flee. And we're going to rehire here this time. And in order to refill my spell points, I'm going to have to get that mage guild. Where's the dude? You are there. Can you... Let me see if I can get those... If I can get those... I might be able to still do something this turn if I could get those troops back. Also, what is your deal? Do you have any good spells? What do you have? You have nada. Because I was thinking of taking this out, clearing that, but I could maybe do that with this guy. Or we could do that later. Let's just get the spells back. Ooh, you can't even go that far. No. How far can I go over here? I could probably go over here. Oh, no. No, we can't do that. Nah, we can't really do anything there. Could I get this with this guy? Probably could. Maybe I shouldn't try it though. Yeah, I was thinking I could do maybe something before the end of my turn with this character, but man, let's not get greedy. Greed has killed many a run. You get a little bit too cocky, and eventually you pay for it. Okay, cool. Right here, I will go for Grove Palace for more law points or astrology points. I think I'm going for astrology points at this point. Let's do that. Vatwana. Let's go. Yep, that's a turn. That's day... So that was day 5. We're into day 6 now. That shouldn't be too hard to take out, right? Okay, we're going to do the upgrade that counts. The upgrade that counts is the Hop Patch. So I'm going to have to destroy all of these. That's too bad because this is something... God, I would like to keep that. I have no choice. If I want to upgrade those guys, I have no choice. So we're doing it. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Oh, the pain, the pain. Okay, upgrade the Hop Patch. Split the hops. Split them hops. Okay, upgrade. So they have 2 upgrades. One increases your spell power by 3. Another one gives you a focus charge just off the bat. Both are useful. And, yeah. Let me see if I can make something out of this guy. He did we get anything interesting? Okay, we do have Lightning Bolt. Yeah, we got pretty... Yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot that the spells are collective. Okay, but I'd like to get more hops? Yeah, I'd like to get more hops. Heart of the hops and all that. Let's get some more hops, brah. So this guy should be strong enough to do this. No big problem. It's not a very dangerous bunch of enemies here that I'm be fighting. Okay, so let's just wait on all these guys. We have a crappy lightning bolt, but that's okay. We're looking to increase that. Alright, just get that guy out there for distraction, whatever. Lightning bolt. Let's see here. What do we got? Show me everything, please. Okay, good old lightning bolt on this guy. Kill. No. Okay, fine. And then do a despair on this guy. And get these guys out of the way, because I really don't want these guys to get killed. Oh, it looks like he's probably going to go for them anyway, huh? Oh, maybe not. Ah! Get some. This is the guy that's the problem. Nope, I still don't... really? Still not fast for this. Okay, these guys are going to be a problem for me, aren't they? There's nothing I could... It's the stupid thing about these guys is they have that ranged damage, that ranged attack. So now they just... I don't care about these guys. These guys are not going to be used anymore. So these guys can die, and that's fine. What am I going to be able to task next turn? Nothing? Looks like nothing. Absolutely none. You got me. Oh, I don't have any spell points anyway. Who am I kidding? Wanted to maybe, like, particularly the hoplets I didn't want to lose. It looked like I'm going to be fine. You didn't have to get 2. That's a little BS, dude. Alright, there you go. So, yeah. Not a big problem, actually, at all. Let's get some gold daily. Hey, there you go. Okay, give that to this guy. Now he goes and upgrades the hoplets, and I have a few more hoplets to deal with, just in case I lose some. I split them evenly between these two types. Okay, so you don't actually need the fawns now. Although, I tell you one thing, the fawns are great for distraction, because the enemy just loves hitting those ranged troops, those squishy ranged troops. However, in cases without shooters, I don't really need them. This is one of those things I'm looking at, and I'm like, well, you could. You could. What level is her Murmuring is advanced, huh? Okay, something like that. So this will ensure that I can take just about anything that's not too dangerous. These guys are totally possible to take. However, I'm still a little scared of them. And I'm not actually sure why. Why am I scared of these guys? I had a bad experience once with these dudes. Huh. Don't look that dangerous. There is 50 to 99 of them? Is that right? Let me just check what my fireball's doing. 155. I would be able to increase my... Boy. I would be able to increase at least by 9, so that's another, so it's like 240. I don't think that's enough damage yet. These guys I can definitely take. These guys I can definitely... Oh, wait a minute. Are these guys the ones with... Yeah, they're the ones with the magic defense. Common valuable resource after defeating this guard. Well, I guess you could. I suppose you could. Any of this stuff going to help me? I could do this. Clear sky, a little bit more in astronomy. I'm going to need that pretty soon. I think maybe I should just go for this and then break out. I could take this too. That's not a big deal. I gotta watch my spell points a little bit. I've got 92, which isn't too bad, but... How quick are these guys? Because I think these guys are so quick. They're quicker than me, right? They're quicker than me. Yeah, that's a problem. Tell you what, let's not take all of these guys. Let's just take this much. I think... Okay, so this guy bumps me up to several... No, that's fine. Yeah, let's take these guys. Just as a preliminary... That way, if I do lose, if they do break through and start hitting my troops, I'm not going to lose everything as far as that goes. But I want to go for this university because I can maybe pick up a skill. I've got one slot for a skill. Also, these boots of movement aren't too bad. Should probably save before that, but whatever. This could be fun. Okay, I expected them to just wait, and they did. Okay, but wait. There we go. That's as much as we're going to have room for anyway. want to use any... Oh, you guys are going to move, are you? What's bad, actually? Okay, so this is why these guys are so broken. Okay, I give myself another temporary 9 spell power, which is freaking crazy. I'll tell you what I don't like. Like, all of these guys are going to come in and hit me, and I can't do anything about it. Yeah, these guys are the problem. I'm gonna target those guys first. I was gonna go for a fireball, but maybe not. And now this guy should be really strong. As you can see, he's actually not that bad in terms of his strength because I'm hyped up my spell power a lot. Now these guys are gonna come in and wallop me. Yep, they walloped me. Alright, well that's okay. That's why I didn't take all these dudes. I didn't take all of them. Just trying to take this guy down before he does some dangerous stuff. These guys have some nasty abilities. Thank God. Thank God he summoned and didn't go into that one slot. Do I get a second casting? I don't believe I have anything to... Well, I could do Despair. That's actually a good spell. I'm gonna do Despair. I'm paying out the nose for it, but sometimes you gotta do it. Okay, those guys die, but you know what? I don't really care if those guys die. Because long term, they're not going to be used anyway. The Herbalmancers, on the other hand, those guys, we need to keep those guys around. Oh, this is a nice formation. Yeah, this guy needs to be dead. Oh, that's... I wasn't controlling who I thought it was. Oof. Blew my spell points to smithereens, that's for sure. Okay, I did get another one of these expert murmuring things. Okay, strong connection. This is the big one. This is the one you want. Whenever friendly creatures or heroes spend a focus, who gains +1 all attributes. That'd be good. That'd be real good. Okay. Yes, sorcery, there it is! Yeah! Okay, worth it. Could have not been worth it, but it ended up being worth it. So I'm happy. This is being guarded, this is being guarded. Woof! Woo-wee! Yeah! No, there's nothing to pick up there. There you go. Complete hero. Woo! This is, like, the stupid, like, special classes. They can tempt you, but they're typically not worth it. Hero can use all spells. Okay, yeah, that would be worth it. Good luck getting that. It's kind of fool's gold, you know? It looks like you would... Looks like it's a good idea, but boy, is it not a good idea in my experience. Okay, but anyway... this is, like, as good as I think it gets. You have advanced primal magic. This is for your damage. Then you have the arcane magic for your your resurrection later on. You got the summon avatar for a really good tanky guy. The wisdom came with her, so I didn't have much choice. You might not have wanted the wisdom, but with her, maybe the extra maximum mana, because I got the double bonus with sorcery, maybe that's okay. Yeah. And then sorcery, you gotta basic thaumaturgy. If you're a spellcaster, you want to be casting twice. There's no way you wouldn't. So I say yes to that. All right. And yeah, I lost all my stuff, but that's okay because we didn't bring all the stuff wisely. Okay, so these guys can now go. These guys are now completely, I think, unnecessary completely. Maybe you could still take them just for... Again, it's mostly for distraction. They're there to make the enemy hit them and not hit my other stuff, because the enemy loves to hit them. Also, I'm noticing that this track is a remix of the Heroes 5 track, which I was never a fan of, to be honest. Okay, so we start with max this. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Okay. And you know what? Maybe... Okay, so this is a little trick here. Maybe I don't want to quite go so crazy because... How strong are these guys, actually? Living Covers, Stone Heart... Maybe I want more charges just to recharge on the Herbomancer guy. Okay, this will give me a couple charges. Nah, you know what? Maybe I want all these charges. So I'm getting a little... You know what? I don't think I do. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to go full on. Because I was thinking, well, I could do most of my damage with my Ambertar. I don't know. I don't want to risk this being a big problem. Which I don't think it will be. But it could be. Okay, full bar. And then from full bar we go whoop, whoop, whoop. So we are now 22 spell power, bro. We are flipping a fireball, and then after the fireball we are summoning an avatar. It's going to be pretty scary. And he's going to get scarier. I'm just going to go up there and we're going to say hello. So all of these guys are basically spent. With any luck. So these guys are just going to hit him and generate me spell points. I might be able to get a little bit of my spell points back here with the Herbomancer here, hopefully. Oh, you're not going to go for it, huh? Okay, fine. Oh, man. Nah, let's just do it. I'm not going to push it. I was thinking of pushing it a little for a little bit extra mana, but no, it's just too dangerous. Gives golden crystals after defeating its guard. This... He's kind of like start surrounded or something. I'm not... Nah, not right now. Let's go down here. That doesn't look like a wise thing for me to try right now. Looking and seeing if there's anything... Well, I did miss this, didn't I? Okay, so... Grove Palace 2 or a Marketplace? Let's go for a Marketplace right now. I don't want to force things yet. I'm going for economy. Let's go ahead and go for this. Yeah, these people can still move, can they? Okay. Here we go. 3,500 per turn. That's pretty good. We really, really, really need to get the Magic Observatory up as far as possible. I need to get to 3 points so I can get my town portal, and I need to do that fast. Let me tell you, we need to do that really fast. Let's go ahead and grab this. What was these again? Oh, yeah. Probably a good thing I didn't try to take that. Again, I'm going to just... because I really don't want to stress myself by losing a bunch of guys. Okay, yeah. I know you can't do it, computer, because you're a dummy. That's why you can't do it. Okay, let's just wait for them to make their move. Stay in formation. Oh, you didn't stay in formation. Oh, you did. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2. The bad thing about these guys is they're very mobile, so they're going to get me. Some of them are going to get me. Some of them are going to die. Those ones are going to die. Like this guy. This guy's going to die. Okay. This guy's going to die too, so they're not all going to be able to get me. That guy, also going to die. Yeah, he can't... Okay, he's also going to make the really bad move of attacking the wrong dude. And I don't know why. Sometimes they'll attack the... I think here's the thing. He had 10 guys. If he would have attacked one of these guys, he would have overkilled by a lot. Whereas if he hit the avatar, he would have gotten his full damage off, right? I think that's why he chose to do that. Lucky he did, though. Should we go advance summon avatar? We probably should. Now that we're leaning into that technique, we probably want to pump this guy up as much as possible. You can give him 25% of your spell power or 25% of your knowledge as far as his defense or attack. Here's the problem. He really needs to be faster. Speed and initiative. Doubled if the hero knows insight. I don't know insight, so... okay. Yeah. It's the speed kills, as the old saying goes. Okay, let's try to find... Is this really that impossible? It's not impossible. I want to pick up as much spell power as I can, for sure. And we want to head for the enemy city as fast as possible, too. Let's not cover those guys up. So the reason I put the fawns over here uncovered, undefended, is so they, if they get over here with, like, morale or something, they attack the fawns. And I'm perfectly okay with that, because I don't care about the fawns. At this point, they are just there to distract the enemy. I'm not liking how you're moving there. You're not clumping up at all. Okay. Yeah, so Fireball's not that effective when they do it like that. I'm gonna have to use it, though. Hopefully the avatars... Yep, they are faster. Because I don't... Yeah, like, if I can avoid taking losses, I'd like to. stuff around. Ah, there it is. Lethal battle. These are the guys. Yeah, these are the guys that are heavily resistant. I'm going to take this first because I am very low on spell points. In fact, oh wait, no, I'm not. I was going to say I'm going to reinforce with such and such, but maybe I'm not. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Something like this should be okay in theory, for the fact that I don't have a lot of spell points. We should be alright. Should be alright. We'll put that guy a little closer there. Oh. I was hoping for a fireball. I didn't get it. It's alright. We'll get enough for a fireball. Oh, the other thing I want to do is, before that wears off, I want to summon Avatar. 420 by 246. That's the summoned Avatar right there. That's what we're talking about. Okay, now let's get some of those spell points back. There you go. Okay, that summon Avatar should do some wonders there. Oh yeah. Whack. Got whack-a-stack. Would be nice to not lose these guys, although it doesn't really matter that much. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, do that. Do that. That's a good idea. I approve. Okay, looks like I'm going to take no losses. That's nice. Sleaziest sleaze of the 7 seas. Boom! Yeah, we got it. Level up. Nice, strong level up. What should I pick? Advanced Thaumaturgy, Advanced Sorcery. I don't need really, like, because I'm only using my secondary spell for summoning the Avatar and it costs 0, I don't really need Advanced Thaumaturgy right now. Cooldown of all friendly creatures is reduced by 1 round. That's kind of interesting. Magic Arrow. Magic Arrow is good, actually. A free damage spell. It's good in the beginning, however, I'm to the point where I probably don't need it. I'm probably going to go for sorcery. The cooldown of all friendly creatures' ability by 1 round is kind of intriguing, but there aren't really many abilities other than those things that pump up my spell power. There aren't really many abilities that I could think. Yeah, I'm going for sorcery. We're going to go for raw energy plus 10% more magical damage. That's big stuff. Okay, so and I got another city. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And now, okay, so we've got that second city at day 7. That's not, like, super amazingly fast, but it's good enough. Or should be good enough, I hope. I'm looking, I think I've pretty much cleared everything in this area. Octavia's she's a warden, not a druid, that's right, okay. We want to get people in here just to kind of scout. This guy maybe can be a secondary. Has he hasn't visited this now. And she's not really... Nah, she'd best stay here. So we're going to stay here. We're going to build a mage guild. Build a bank? Do we want to go that route already? Grove Palace is kind of not available yet. Building a bank, I think that's okay. We've already got a bank there. Going for resources, probably the smarter thing to do. We've got, I mean, we're at day 7, so... Yeah, go for resources. None of these guys are really worth it. I wanted, like, building some herbomancers. I guess I could have done that, huh? Maybe I should have, but I didn't. Alright, whatever. Probably should have, but I didn't. Let's go ahead and hit the next turn. Hopefully nobody busts through right now. Hopefully I've got a little bit of leeway as far as the time goes. I'm not really sure, though. $96. Okay. Base recruitment. No. Let's go for the maximum mana. You can go there. That's okay, that's nice. Octavia, you just go around here and take a peek. Doesn't look like much over there. No. Okay. Good to know. What is this? +1 levels to all spells while warned. That is actually pretty damn good. Those guys aren't easy. I think they're unupgraded, though. Yeah. They're unupgraded. They're not too strong. But there are a freaking lot of them. I think that's something for later. But that's a neat item. It's a legit neat item. Okay. Going to want to go for this, probably. So, I'm going to go for Mother Nature. We're just going to pump our spell power. Spell power is really important. The spell power is what determines my summoning ability, right? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this. And these guys are a little bit tricky, but they shouldn't be too bad. Not if I summon some super crazy summon. So, the tough thing about these guys is they're so resistant to everything. But, like I said, if I summon some super crazy summon, it's not going to matter that much. Plus, yes, my fireball will hurt them, even though they're that tanky. 500 health. 300 damage. That is a that's going to wreck them, even though they have all that ability there. It's not going to matter. There you go. Alright. Want to start off with this because this gives us more experience. You know what? That Boreal Call... I'm kind of tempted. This guard here... Totally doable, I'm pretty sure. Not saying it's easy, but it's totally doable, and I'd like to get that. I'd like to get something that's a little bit more solid than what I have. No, we'll stay with this configuration. Also experience, also the hot patch right there. You know, several reasons to do this. It's also not too far away. I don't have to move that far. That's as much as I can realistically get before these guys start moving, so. Ooh. Bit disappointed not being able to take more of them out, but whatever. Hit it for 9. That was good. Yeah. Am I going to move first? I am going to move first. Okay. I'm okay with that. Wait. There you go. Okay, nice. I like the fact that you guys all ganged up right there. I like it. Ooh, okay. I can double cast here. Oh no, wait, no I can't. Or can I? We want to kill these guys. These guys are the problem, right? These guys are the issue. I'm not going to double cast because it's going to use too much spell points, and I think it's unnecessary. That one guy, he's going to have the option to. Yeah, we're fine actually. We're actually perfectly fine. Let's just slow play it. Okay, that guy cast his little spell on my other guy, and I'm okay with that, actually. Yeah. Okay, gracias. Mucho. Okay, I know that this guy is going to go for these guys, and I'm okay with that again. We're not trying to build those guys up. We're perfectly fine with those guys dying. We know it's going to happen. Oh, he managed to do that thing. Okay, refill the spell points. There she blows. $364, $383. This does. How does this do more? I don't get it. But I will take it, I guess. Okay. You're gonna resurrect another corpse, but that's okay, I suppose. No, you're not. Ha! You're dead. Alright. Minimal losses, I would say. Okay, it's not a biggin. The question is, do I want to take my Herbomancers or not? I think the Herbomancers would probably just die or get attacked. These guys I want, because these guys, we're going to get them attacked. That's fine. Can I... I don't want to have to move over here. Son of a biscuit. Okay, we definitely want to take these guys. But I also want to take... Oh, these are... Most of these guys are going to die. That's the problem. You know what? I will move down here. Oh, I don't have any money. That's an issue, too. Okay, fine. Let's, well... Selling resources, which I didn't want to do, but sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Also, let's see what else I got. Oh, I got resources and riches just almost there, man. Didn't want to use that extra movement, but whatever. Okay. These guys can be used to kind of, like, because they're unupgraded, I don't mind losing them. I mean, I'd like to keep them, but I don't know. Like, if they're just gonna die, which is probably the case, we want the least amount of guys to die here. Well... Well... Yeah... The thing I don't like about these guys is I'm gonna have to take losses, and I don't like that fact. I just don't like it. Okay. Save. Quick save. Attack. Alright, keep these guys over here. The idea is that they'll want to attack those fawns. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them attacking the fawns. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. That's all I'm... Oh, that's not all I'm going to get, actually, strangely enough, but whatever. You don't want to go too crazy on using spell points. Can I get away with just a lightning bolt? I can. Summon the avatar. That should be all the spell points I actually need to spend, if I'm lucky. Just curious what this guy's got. Oh, he's a biggie. He's a biggin. I might be able to get away with this completely. Okay, those guys had to... Yeah, those guys used spell points, so... just get the fawns out of there. Use another 5 spell points, 6 spell points. I will do that. I will do that. Don't want to do it, but I'll do that. Okay. Hit the avatar? Oh, you cheeky dog. And level up. Level up. Okay, advanced wisdom. None of these are really what I wanted. Well, advanced wisdom is what's ultimately going to get me like that 30% maximum or 60% maximum mana. Advanced arcane magic is also useful. We eventually get the -2 mana cost for the spells. That's nice. Plus advanced these guys. Okay, so here it is. All life is endless, plus 30% healing and revival from friendly creatures and hero spells. In battle, this bonus is doubled if this hero knows summon avatar. I think that's probably, like, the cooldown on the spells, that's great. But the 30% healing and revival of friendly creatures, that's pretty huge too. It's actually 60% because I have summon avatar, so I'm going to take that. And I get an Abyssal Envoy, who's actually a pretty damn good unit, right? Immune to all magic damage. Not all magic, but all magic damage. Pretty strong. He's a tier 7 creature. Pretty fast. His special abilities don't really enthuse me too much, but, you know, he's alright. Can probably take these guys off now and use them somewhere else. And these guys need to go back. Okay, yeah, you take all these. Alright, all the rest of the stuff. This stuff can kind of go back. Because you can go upgrade these, I think. Or maybe you can't, because you don't have a lot of them. Never mind. Let's do that. Let's do that in the reverse here. You go out there. And Vatwana, I hope that you can get something done. No, you can't, huh? That was it for you. Son of a biscuit. Boy, it's taking a long time to get this magic observatory somewhere. It is really taking a long time. Okay, so... Alright, just get out of the way. Vatwana, you have pitiful movement despite your having somewhat decent movement. 204. Defeat the guard to attain Medusa. I'm not really interested in Medusa. It's not really, like, hurting enough. Okay, what's the movement on these guys? I am faster than those guys. These guys are very mobile, though. Yeah, I got 9 on this guy, 9 on the other guy. I don't know. That's a good item, but I don't think I can take these guys yet. These guys are really strong. No, let's not do that. That looks like a dumb idea. I guess I'm going this way. I'm really kind of not happy about not being able to get in the town. I guess I could if I ran. It's not a... I'm going to go Resource Riches 2. I could run now. I still think that's a bad use of my time, though. We go for a Grove Palace, level 3. Yeah. This magic observatory is taking forever to do. I need to get Town Portal. I so need to get Town Portal. Okay, well, okay, we're gonna go for a Grove Palace. This is the best way to use my points, really. 4,000 per turn on that. And I guess I've got to just stay here. So... hopefully no one comes in and wrecks me, like, really bad. That's pretty much my turn. I don't have any money, I don't have anything. I'm not sure about, like, that AI. I cranked that AI up a level harder than I was practicing on. Didn't realize I was practicing on a level lower than that, but I'm a little bit worried about that. A little bit. I wonder who I have in my tavern. I need to check. I might have... oh, yeah. That's maybe why I should have worried. Okay. I see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is why I should have worried, I guess. Oh my god, look at this guy's stats. What did he just do, by the way? It looked like there was an effect that went into that weakening ray. Also, how does he have so much freaking mana? Holy crap, what is this guy? What is... this guy's like on crack. How did he get on crack like this? You see his army. His army's not too bad either. What is this? I can't see this. Oh, this is... okay. This is scary. This is scary, especially because it's so early. Holy crap, this guy's on crack. It turns out I was playing on easy mode. I mean, dang, bro. Okay, well, let's see if I get a turn, even. Alright, you started off with that bull crap. Yeah. Is he taking less damage than he should? Or am I just like... I think he's just got a big army, dude. Ridiculous. See how strong that avatar is. Okay. It's yeah, okay. I guess it's not too bad. I don't want to get too close to that guy. And holy crap, that guy hit me hard. Here comes the shot from that one dude. My heroic strike doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Woo! Should I refill my spell points, or is the battle even going to last that long? I'll refill the spell points just in case. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. Don't these guys have unlimited attacks? Yeah, well, twice per round. Okay, I was thinking of hitting him, and that's probably not a good idea. This is scary. How dare you! Great. How much health do you have? 225. That's a little overkill for you. What other options do we have here? Well, might have to do that anyway. I'm pretty hard. I don't know how long I can actually manage to... Well, let me see. This guy doesn't know. This guy doesn't have the range. If I did give this guy the range... Despair... Do you think this guy would dispel it? You know what? Let this guy get a move and we'll see what he does. Okay, that happened. Alright. And then this guy's going to get a move. So this guy... That should take care of him. I don't want to get these guys like all in the same place though. Okay, fine. I get an attack again. Alright. This is why you want a spellcaster. Can't throw anything down anymore. Why? Okay. Well, it literally looks like that's all I can do. So we're gonna flee. I heard him. I heard him bad. Holy crap! Look at his stats. He's got the same kind of thing is going on with me. He gets extra stats. His stats kind of grow with like the thing. Okay. Pound for pound, I hurt him way more than he hurt me, but... Okay. Oh, well, thank God he couldn't get that other guy. Woo-ho! Not cool. Very not cool. I'm not actually sure how much I can come back from this situation. This is going to be interesting. Don't go right there. We already did that, okay. Yeah. How much can I come back from this situation? I think I can. I mean, he's right there. Oh, I've got everything. I didn't realize I would have full spell points. Well, this is interesting. I could maybe wipe him. Okay. I would go with Mother Nature. Well. Okay, don't need to worry about the Herbomancers. My plan for Herbomancers has kind of been screwed up. Okay, so basically... Nope, that's the wrong upgrade, thank you. Something like this. It's not like, let's quick save. I think this is it. Either that or I can do this and then come back again. Man. Ouch. I'm thinking, oh, okay, one thing I could do... I don't know if I want to spend my money like this. I could get another Mother Nature right here for extra spell power. I think just the extra +2 spell power is not worth it in this case, though. I think we should just go for it. Let's see. Let's just check this out here. I think this is it. I think I can get him. Okay. He increased his defense. Oh, what did he do? Doesn't feel right, that damage. Or... I'm gonna wait. He's not in a very good formation. Because I can get one more pop-off on this increased spell power a bit. Let's wait. Okay, no, he's still not in a good formation. He just waited with this guy? Yeah, I guess he can wait that far, huh? Okay. Even stronger that time. Die. Okay. I'm gonna have to give up this guy. It doesn't seem to be any way around that. That's unfortunate, but whatever. Despair. 4 rounds. Big damage. That's probably the best bet. It's gonna hit me, but he can't hit everybody. We got Heroic Strike. You son of a gun. You what? Oh, he's almost... We're almost there. There you go. One less stack. son of a... Can't summon the avatars, so I'm going to have to run on this one again. Otherwise he gets me with Heroic Strike. Probably. Probably. Although I could do Carapace. Let's do that. Right? Oh man, why is he so freaking mobile? He must have some stupid, like, haste on? Can I dispel that stupid stuff? I don't have slow, of course, because of course I don't. Yeah, he's literally the whole fucking battlefield. Oh man, if I could get him. Oh, I'm so close, dude. I'm so close, man. I am so close. Oh, I'm so close. Let me see. Waiting. Oh, I've got him. Woof! Woohoo! Ah! Oh yeah! Okay. Expert sorcery, high mage, all spells belonging to magic schools gain +1 levels. Thank you very much. I will take all of that, and now I'm in kind of an iffy situation. I'm probably going to have to run again. Woof! Woof! Max level weakening ray. This is nice belt. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna have to run right here. And I'll be back. Flee. I'll be back. And yeah, let's go ahead and just... There you go. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna have to get something here to, just in case. We don't want to just leave ourselves like this. I don't like to get rid of these resources. These are extremely useful resources. But we're gonna have to. Desperate times call for desperate measures, if you know what I mean. Alright. So let's split this here. We are... to upgrade... Yeah. Although... One more of these, thank you. I don't remember what my configuration... I think it was something like this. Jeez. Okay, is there anything here that would help me? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. These are all like, your heroes cost 40% less gold. Really? Okay, I think that is that. Let's go ahead and quick save it again. Okay, so his big bad hero was decimated there, and that, I think that leaves an opening for me, right? Hopefully he doesn't just come back with that, right? He should be dead. And his big army too, I should be able to conquer him now. I'm gonna just go in his territory and beat him down! Oh, maybe not. Oh, well... Hold on a minute, what is this nonsense? Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know why you did that. But I don't think I'm scared of that in the least. Okay, finally! Town portal. Thank God for that. And I can use it an extra time per day. That's really neat. Okay, good. Finally got town portal. Now we're cooking. I think it might be okay to do this too. At least for now, bring those. Well, you know what? I can, with my town portal, I can come back and get them if things don't work out. That's the thing about me having town portal now. And you've got, because this guy, I was going to try and get this guy built up a little bit, but we got so distracted. Yes. I don't know what that was you trying to do here. Also, I've got freaking 17 spell power, dude. I kind of want to try and take that. I'm not sure. Let's build forest magic, I think. 2 forest magics. Each time you improve your mage skill in your grove cities, +1 spells is unlocked in your observatory. I don't know what level of spells that is. But that seems like, if I'm going to be building a mage guild, that seems like a good idea, right? I think. Woodland resistance. Enemies can't see detailed information about your armies. I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure for a fact, that the computer just ignores that. We got veiled by trees when battling in an area you control. Friendly creatures gain 2 attack and defense. I'm not really sure where that's even relevant. Yeah, this is what I'm going to go for. Forest magic. Less wood to construct buildings. That seems kind of stupid. Let me see if I can get away with this. I think I can. This is a good reward if you can get it. I think I can get away with this. Stack it. Stack it. That's what we're talking about. Stack and pack, baby. 30 spell power, by the way. Ooh, really? Are you guys resistant? No, I don't think so. You're just freaking healthy as hell, huh? It's a big one. It's a big one. You know what? I think this guy's going to have to just run around. Ouch. Ouch! I'm gonna have to haste him or something. We'll haste him after the damage spell. We do have haste, right? Yes, we do. There she blows. Oh, this guy can still hit me. I'm not faster than these guys either. That's the scary part. Have a biggin. Boom! Okay, what else could we give you? Pure damage? Don't I have, like, something to, you know, block things off? Now I'm looking for that stupid spell that put up barriers, and I can't find it. Maybe I never did have it. Maybe I just thought that I had it. Also, this guy, shouldn't this guy be faster? Are these guys still faster than me? Is this a bug? How are they faster than I am? I am so unclear. Am I not getting credit for my 13 initiative? I'm not sure. These guys might die though. They're somehow faster than I am, and I don't understand how. Now I think I'm gonna lose because of that. And I'm not sure how. Oh my god. Oh my god, the summon avatar still isn't available. My avatar should have been faster than them, and I'm not sure why he wasn't. Is there some kind of special ability that I'm... luck by 1? No, it does not seem that there's any explanation for why my avatar was not faster than them. And now I'm just gonna lose. Okay. That was weird. That was weird. That could have been a bug. It seems like my avatar should have been much faster than they are. 13 initiative. Okay, whatever. We're not doing that apparently. Bad idea. Got it. I don't really have enough to like... Yeah. I'm trying to build this guy up, but it's not necessarily happening. I could do this, can't I? What do you got? Tell you what, let's get these and let's upgrade them. Trying to get a secondary hero. I'm going to need 2 heroes farming. I mean, I've got Solmir in here. Or I did. Yeah, maybe use Solmir instead of the Herbomancer guy. Because the Herbomancer guy is already kind of ruined. He's got a goofball-like skill that's not really fit for a main. I'm not sure why I'm obsessed with using that guy. I should go for the other dude. Okay, that is... No news is good news. And there was no news there. Okay, we want to hire people here, I think. Like, I want to hire a dude right here. And I don't really care. Okay, so these guys... doesn't really matter too much, as long as he could just scare off other people. So it turns out this is what I'm going to use Solmir for. I'm just going to have him go over here and scout. Okay, this is where they came from. Oh, wait a minute. Was this the guy? I don't think this was the guy. No! Okay, that place is also open. Alright, let's hire another dude. That wasn't the way. There must be both ways open. That's not open. Where did you come from, bro? Where did you come from, bro? Was it up there? Jeez, man. Is there a way to get some dudes? Is there a way to get some really powerful dudes? I'm looking for a particular place in particular. I'm not seeing... Oh, that's not it. Oh, that's not it. Didn't spawn with those one thingies. Oh, well, I've got the Boreal Call over there. I don't feel safe wandering around with the army that I'm wandering around with right now. There's one right there, but that's a little bit tough. Kind of want to hire another scout, but I'm kind of out of money too. This is not going to be easy if I take that. This is going to be annoying. It's not too bad to get over there. There's nothing convenient, quite frankly. And we've also got this situation. This is kind of bullcrap. I hope that this is not his secondary hero. But no, he was a different faction. So I don't think that's him. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. I don't like the situation I'm being put in here. Okay, so, yeah, let's go for this, maybe? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I was looking to get maybe some of those troops that you can get if you take a certain thing. The Boreal Call is good, but I was looking for some other kind of troops, and they're not here. Whatever. Let's just take this real quick. This is not rocket science here. Shouldn't need any spell points for this one. Yep. And then there is, I think that's a dragon. Shouldn't be a problem. Just don't let him hit me first turn, and we should be fine. So he waited. That's fine. He can wait. Let me just haste this guy. Should one-shot him, right? Hold on. Yeah. Shoddy shield. Shoddy indeed. dumb and you got close. What did we level up? Okay, that's fine. Spells cost -2 mana. That's kind of tempting, but I don't know if that's really the best move. Is it? It might be. I mean, with as much spell power as I have, or as much spell points as I'm going to have, is it going to really matter? I mean, that applies to all spells, including Overland spells. It's probably not a bad idea. You know, you have to give up some other things, though. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Spell's cheaper. Well, I better get out of here. Okay, where do I want to go? No Herbomancers either. Oh, why am I giving that to this guy? I guess we're still like pumping this guy up because I don't know what else to do. Okay, well let's just go for this battle, for instance. Yeah, I need a secondary hero that's competent. I guess this guy's not the best, but he's alright, I suppose. I suppose you could say he's alright. Not great, but alright. Do I have the thingy? Yeah, I do have the energy explosion. You know what, again, I think I'll wait for these guys to come to me. Let's see if they pack up in a nice formation. They did. There you go. Energy explosion! Kaboom! Hit him with another one. Hit him again, Ike. Pump up something. There you go. I could have pumped it up a little bit more, huh? Get a shot in, but it's not going to do much. Well, I still got spell points too. That's the other thing. I got some decent spell points here. Yeah. 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 It's what just loads and loads of spell points can do to you, or do for you. Yeah. I'll take that. kind of a mixed utility hero pretending to be a main hero. Alright. I'm not sure, like, should I even invest in trying to make this place defensible? I feel like I should. I feel like I should. Let's invest in trying to make this place a little bit defensible. Even though I hate spending the resources for this. But let's do it. Fortifications. The city is attacked. A stack of tier 1 creatures. Traps appear on the battlefield. They deal damage and stop any creature. Additional passages appear in the city walls. I don't know if that's going to matter versus flyers. Traps. So, the city defenses in the demo of this game used to be ridiculous. I mean ridiculous. They've toned that down a bit. You do get a stack of level 1 tier 1 creatures. That's okay. I don't know how useful that is. Traps appear on the battlefield. Let's try that. I actually tried that one. Alright, make it so it's just, you know, just like... It's not quite as easy to take. I don't know if I should warp back or not. I was thinking of warping back, and now I'm having kind of second thoughts. It's like, yeah... Maybe I don't need to. Let's at least warp back to Lyra Lee. I feel so vulnerable without having a decent stack of like tier 7s. So thinking of like where can I get that? I mean there's one right here. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go back to the Weald, as they say. Alright. Let me see if there's anything that can be traded. I don't think so. Hit the next turn. We'll see what happens. I'm really, like, wow. Really sketchy about my chances here on this map, but you never know. Whoa. Okay. Let me just see this guy. I'm just curious. Where did you get the stats, dude? What freaking level are you? At day 4? Week 2? Like, really? It's kind of crazy. Now, I'll make you pay for this a little bit. Alright, let's wait. Jeez. These heroes. It's just insane. So that can't... Either an enemy hero broke through there and was harassing the guy that was coming after me, or that wasn't the way to go for him. Okay, that was the way to go for him. Okay, so what happened looks like is just an enemy hero managed to break through there and was in the process of harassing him, and then he went and attacked me like a wuss. Right? Upgrade that. Can't really do anything here yet. Man. So I'm in this kind of limbo stage where I'm like, you know what? I don't have the strength to really make an honest push for this. I'm going to have to go for this Boreal Call here. I just don't see any way around it. And I don't want to because it's a huge... kind of a waste of my time in a ways. But if I don't, then I'm out there without a serious troop. There's Herbomancers right there. Boy, I'd like to get those guys. Yeah, I got a little bit unlucky with my hometown. Oh, well, there's a Phoenix. Yeah, you can go for the Phoenix. I don't know. Should we go for the Phoenix? Should we go for the other guy? The other guy's nice because he ignores... he ignores magic damage, and that's really helpful sometimes. I mean, I need to go over here anyway. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go for the Phoenix. I just noticed the Phoenix. Phoenixes are good. Boom! Gets. Oh, fireballs. No, fireball's still on cooldown. Well, the cheaper spells does help. Cheaper spells definitely helps. Okay, this was no problem, obviously. Okay, level 14. Okay, expert summon avatar. Let's go. Summon units become immune to effects that dispel summoned creatures. I've never run into that. Friendly creatures' abilities summon plus 30% creatures. There's a couple of cases where I think that might be useful. How about this? Fields of Mana. Using spells, a hero can summon creature onto any free hex. That I've found strategically very, very nice. Okay. I'll take your fawns. Okay, and this is a common ring. Okay. Let's get that guy in here. Gonna upgrade these guys and put them in here. So I have supplies of these. Take your fawns. Thank you very much, Mr. Tumnus. And this, I really don't need these right now. We can keep those in there, but you know, as long as they're growing there, that's fine. Clenched ring with 2 sets equipped plus 25% maximum mana. That's something I probably want to keep around. All spellbooks spells have the maximum level. Interesting. Wow. And for that, I need things that I haven't seen, I guess. Okay. Lethal battle. Let's find out. I don't think it's going to be that lethal. Yeah, you can summon on any hex this time. Boom. Herbomancers would be great if I could maybe get the resources to get some. Oh yeah. Alright. And of course there's this, which I might as well take after that. The thing that's going to stink about this is that these guys might kill some of my guys. unacceptable. Okay, I can't actually mess around on this one. I've got to just take people out and summon my thing. And then just get out of the way. Actually, not as easy as it sounds. I'm definitely going to lose one, looks like. Forgot that these guys were shooters. That was a nice choice. Ooh, gracias. No puedo comer ahorita, pero más tarde, ¿sí? Guárdamelo. Okay, well, we're gonna lose stuff because of this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wow! She's just like, I've gotta kill that guy. Good for her. Should I chance it? I'm gonna get away with it. Yeah! Oh, oh! How did I miss those guys? Those guys weren't dead from the fireball. That's freaking insane. Whatever. Die. Okay. Yes, I needed those badly. Just quickly go for this. Want to do this, but in the interest of actually getting things moving, let's do it. Okay, muy bien, gracias. Yeah, it's nice that they decide, when they do decide to use one of their special abilities, they decide to target the Avatar, who doesn't really matter. They can't kill anyway. Okay, well, I had to do that. Well, how far are the Herbomancers? Not too far away, really. Also, I'm gaining a lot of this stuff. Let's go ahead and go for Forest Magic level 2. Because I'm going to start building my Mage Guild at some point. Okay, we'll see. Also got this over here. We got a lot of stuff. You know what? I don't regret those cheaper spells. I really don't. Level 15! Expert Primal. Gonna need that for when I go up against one of those heroes again, that's for sure. Yeah, Scholarly Synergy, plus 6 spell power with casting Primal spell. Primal spells gain an additional +3 for each other magic school. No, I know one other magic school. It's going to give me +9. It's actually nothing to sneeze at. Oh, that's big. That's big damage. That's going to be crucial for when I go up against these stupid enemy heroes. They're just insane. Insane in the membrane. Yeah. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need the help there. It's going to need the help big time. Okay, so... yeah, I'm going to flag that real quick. Flag that real quick. You! What could you do that would be useful? I don't know. Do we want to get... we probably do want to get Solmir back. Oh, I got this lady. This lady's kind of interesting. Sister Kiri. Actually, I've got 3 good options right here. Solmir's good. Sister Kiri, she used to be so broken with this spell, Masteral Umbral Grip. It's not as broken now as it was. It used to be something, I think it bypassed all resistance, and she had a huge bonus to it every level. That's been toned down, but it actually still seems pretty good. However, I'm gonna go with Halon. I'm gonna go with Halon again here. I'm gonna hire him over here. I think, yeah. I'm hiring him over here. Has this been visited? This has been visited. Yeah. I'm going to give him plus 30 maximum mana. I'm going to have him get that. Yeah, we're going to try to build up a secondary hero if I can. I'm just like, we're scraping here. It's not easy. Should I buy something here? Can we get a marketplace? Give me a marketplace. Okay. Just hanging on by my fingernails here. I put that one guy in the grave, so my plan was to go chase him down, take his stuff, but then this stupid other hero showed up. There's like 7 other factions here on this map, so I don't suppose that's so surprising that I would run it in another guy. But it is kind of annoying, because I had that guy where I wanted him, and then some idiot gets involved. Okay. Do we need to go that far? No. Oh, it's only 5. Oh, really? There, now it's not. Looks like I'm out of range. Yeah, it was a huge boost to my damage getting that one sub skill. Huge boost to my damage. And we'll end it early with the lightning bolt. There you go. Okay, got a phoenix out of it. There she blows. Okay, I feel a little bit more confident with that phoenix. There's still several things to take up here. They're not too hard to take. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is important. Those Herbomancers would really help me too. Or, well, hold on. Let me see what's going on down here again. Okay, this guy can be just taken out. Let me see what this has. Oh, these are good. These are good. These would be good for Solmir. This is not very heavily guarded either. I want to come back with this hero. I want to push, and I want to push, and I want to push, and I want to keep pushing here. All negative effects on friendly creatures last 1 fewer rounds. That's something useful right there. I'll buy that one. Want to get down here where the cooldowns of all spells of all battle spells of your heroes are reduced by 1 round. That's pretty nice. And then we do elite Mancers kind of a thing. I think, do we want to just, I don't know. Want to just go for it, bro? Let somebody else do this, like Solmir, who would be pretty good at doing that. I think maybe I just leave that up to Solmir and we go push with the other hero. There she blows. Okay, should I keep going? Detours or no detours? Did I buy a thingy here? I did buy a Mother Nature thingy here. Grove Palace. Let's go. I should be able to get the Mancer guys here. At least. Okay. So at least I'm starting to get them. Those guys are really, really amazing. They actually let you cast another spell per turn. That's pretty crazy. Right. Valuable gold and possible artifacts when defeating its guard. The real question is... I don't know, dude. I almost don't feel right doing this because what if I need more spell points? What if I waste a bunch of spell points here? I should be able to do this without too many spell points. It's a little, yeah, it's a little iffy though. Really want to be careful with those spell points. We could do this, though. We should be able to do this, and 0 spell point usage, I think. Okay, they're going to go that way. I was kind of hoping that didn't happen. Not gonna change. Okay. Well, there goes big spell point usage right there, unfortunately. But they were coming after my other characters, I think. Should I care about this? This is another one that's like, can I really do this without spell point usage? Probably not. Is anybody gonna hit me right here? I don't think so. Gotta be careful about what I'm doing here. let's just do it. Summon Avatar right there. Oh, okay, right. Wasn't sure if I was going to one-shot that guy or not. Turns out I did. Okay. Not without using any spell points, but didn't use that many. Really, I think we're fine. Okay, good. And they didn't target my lesser guys anyway. Okay, we're good. I didn't use too many. Belial's Tail, huh? Oh, why don't I have this in the hands? This takes 2 hands? Oh, it's only that hand. Two defense versus 2 attack. I'm not... Yeah, it doesn't... You could go either way on that. And I could take another one of those, but I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Also... Yeah, let's just go forward here. I shouldn't have anyone sitting in here. I really shouldn't. What are you doing? Do we want to be clearing anything? Not with this guy, I don't think we do. Okay, you take those. Also, maybe time to upgrade the fawn hunts. I do need to sacrifice an artifact to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. We probably want to get that upgrade, though. We can now. Oh, actually, we can't. Not until the next turn. Okay. All right, that's a turn. That's a whopping turn. Going to get another +1 on the spell. On the Magic Observatory. Okay. See if I get attacked or not. If I do, I just slam them as hard as I can. Okay, I didn't. Alright, that's good. Good news there. I don't think I want to take the Tree of Knowledge yet. And that doesn't do it. Marison, ¿por qué estás haciendo este? Respeta. Okay, he didn't even... This is something I've noticed with this AI. When he knows that you're close and he knows that he's probably going to be hard to... You know, he can't defend a place. He just won't defend it. At all. Which is probably not the most ideal thing. Okay, this is, oh, yeah. Right, Solar Temple. I'm going to try one of these Veiled by Trees, I think is what I'm going to try. That opens up to where I can get Natural Serenity. Reduces the cooldown of all spells. Really nice. Okay, so I don't know if this isn't the guy? Who is this? This isn't the guy. Just scout this way. You know what? Do I have the scouting thing? Scouting skyship. This will be perfect, actually. There you go. Okay, hold on. He's got another hero over there. They're not big heroes, though. He must have come from over there. There's his... Yeah, there's his spot. We know that he's weakened. Okay. He's not blue, though. Or he's not light blue, turquoise. That's not him. That is somebody who's invaded his territory. What is this? Jim's Crystal Mercury. Let me take a look at what I still have available. We still have a Sentinel of Glory thing over here, too. Okay. So we definitely want to get this. This is not a great hero. But, or wait a minute, is it? I can't actually see. There's nothing to see that hero. Reveals the borders. Reveals the location of neutral squads. Nope. I don't think this is a main. I think the main went up here. Or actually, holy crap, did he go through the center? Oh my god, he's probably farming the center. That's insane. So he's already in the center. Not even week 3. I think that's what's going on. Jeez. This guy's not terribly bad. He's not great, but he's not terribly bad either. I'm way faster than him, turns out. Interesting. I have another, like... No. Could have made complete... could have completely wiped him, but... Oh well. I didn't play that right. Let's see what he does. He probably hits me with a nasty spell. Oh, no, actually. That probably wasn't your best move there, bro. I did wipe it. Oh, nice. He's got a couple of items. Over time, spell effects cast by friendly creatures +1 round. I would have to put that where... Right there where the sword is. Eh. Okay. I'll just keep it around. It's not amazing. It's not terrible either. Nope, we don't have a charge. Lucky strike. So, one of the things that might be my saving grace is maybe the computer goes for other computers and leaves me alone for the time being. That would be nice. Leveled up. Wisdom. Grants a new global map spell, allows their hero to convert all of their current movement points into mana. I would probably never ever use that. Seeing through. Heroic Strike instantly kills all temporary units in the target stack. That might come in handy in battles, maybe. Not saying it will, not saying it won't. It might. And do I want to... I probably want to hire a hero just to scout up there, dude. Just to scout up there. I think I would move first in this situation. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to want to scout up there. I have no idea what's going on. Let's go for Raise Edge. Can I go there? No, I can't. Raise Edge. There you go. I'm going to just hang out here. Can I do this? Astrology points. Yes, we do. I'm going to go for as many of those astrology points. Astrology points, I believe it's called. Astrology points. Okay, give me the stuff. Crap, I just, I was gonna upgrade these guys, I just remembered. Is it worth trading to get the money? Oof, this hurts. This is painful. I really want to, yeah, I'm going to have to sacrifice a lot of this stuff, and I really don't want to do this, but these are much better, upgraded. Ooh, God. Maybe I can use them unupgraded for now, because that's just ridiculous. I'm not going to, yeah. No. Just no. Okay, we're going to just take a few battles just to kind of wet my whistle a little bit as far as getting me some level ups. Okay, yeah, sure. Gonna move? No, you're gonna wait. It's gonna be like your last mistake is waiting right there, bro. Okay, we don't have much of a shot there. Yeah, he can't hit me anyway. Oof. Well, on the other hand, I don't want to get a move. Alright, here's my level. Not sure why this is in my face like this. Basic luck. I don't think we need that. Will this please go away? This is annoying. I'd like to get rid of that. And I think, yeah, because of that covering me up, I didn't even, like, get that thing, that boost right there. I completely forgot because that freaking thing was in my way. Not cool. Alright. Not cool at all. Yeah, it really would have been nice had that not stuck up there like that. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, well, that's fine. We can go blast that guy. Holy crap, it's not going to be so easy to blast that guy. He's got kind of a hero here. Let me see. Yeah, it's not like the other guy was. Is this really the best I got? 150. Okay, whatever. Oh, I'm gonna be dead before I get a turn. Yep. Alright, that guy, he's still a little bit live and kicking. Or wait a minute! No, that was another guy in the guy's territory, I think. Was that turquoise or was that orange? I thought that was orange. Or, I don't know, puke color? Puke green? Whatever that is. I feel like I'm colorblind looking at that. It's terrible. Yeah, whatever that was supposed to be, that color. And go down here, yeah. Actually, what would be smarter? First of all, let's upgrade these guys. Maybe not. Didn't I upgrade? Oh, I didn't upgrade the thing. There she blows. There's the upgrade. Okay, we got big problems here. We're actually... Okay. Basic logistics, why not? Oh, oh, we got the second strike. I don't want to do this with my main. But on the other hand, there's something going on over here, and I need to see what it is, because this is like the super ultimate territory. And I'm really worried that he's over there getting buff. Hold on, can I get the dimensional door yet? This requires 4 to unlock, holy crud. No is the answer there. He's over there getting buff. I gotta stop him. I'm not sure if I should go, like, if I should just ignore him up here. Because he's, yeah, you know what, let's ignore him up here. I'm gonna go after the other guy. I'm gonna go put that guy in the grave where he needs to be. Let me see if there's anything else I want to get right here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put this dude down permanently. I think that's a better idea. I mean, because first of all, I haven't fought and destroyed his main yet, so he's still got a nasty main running around up there. So instead, we're just gonna go after the other guy because I've beat him down, and I'm just gonna make sure that he stays beaten. Do anything stupid like come back at me. Arita. Alright, muy bien. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's faster than I am. Ah, it doesn't matter. He's gonna win. Oh, yeah. You know, you don't go rushing in there. That's not how you play this. All you gotta do. Ooh, a level. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go for Expert Wisdom. That huge bonus to mana there. Woof! Wow, that was a huge boost. 133 to about 222 or so. And I got something +4 spell power on the rare armor. Unlimited upgrades? Holy crud, bro. This is what I like about this game here, is there's a lot of, like, in-game, you know? I'll never be able to do all of the stuff that I have available to do. I think, arguably. Alright. That's good. That's a good thing. This doesn't have to be so complicated. So I've got a killer hero now. And a killer. This, or maybe not. No, I'm not. Okay. And you know what? I gotta stop because time to eat. So, alright, I'll be back at this in a bit.